Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are doing live prospective calls today, and I have Karen with us from Naples, Florida.
Hello.
And everyone listening in, if you would like to join on the call list, go ahead. I'm going to put the link below so you can click on. I'd love to have you on the show. If you just want to commentate or just be part of the show, just watch and listen. You guys are fine. So I will be calling for sale by owners, and we're at just to give you a little bit of a market update. We're at 2,742 homes listed. So this is one other reason why real estate agents should be getting out there and doing their calls. Digging, we dig like no man before. This is our shovel today, people. We're going to use this to dig, and let's get some stuff done. You out there watching in the Tom Ferry group, hop on. Okay, you're on our Friday call. You know who you are. Get on here and help me make some calls. Help us. So I plan to call for sale by owners, and when it goes into confidential information, I will be muting out just to protect the people on the other end. Okay, so I'll go back. I use Land Voice. Some people use Mojo. Some people use RedX. I use Land Voice, and I go about a month. And I see call no message. And I usually look at this. I always pull up. I don't have an automatic dialer. Those who do have an automatic dialer, they do a lot. They do well. Let's go to Zillow. As much as I dislike Zillow, it actually helps me here. There we go. StreamYard. Let's go here and back here and comments. I only got one comment out. Okay, that's cool. Let's go here. And if they're on do not call, I do not call. Called no message. 22. Silly job. How long do you have your license, Karen?
This is my 8th year in real estate.
Oh, good for you.
Actually, 9th now. Yeah, 9 years.
Did you do a general brokerage?
I'm with a brokerage now, but for the first 7 years of my career, I worked for a developer. So I was on-site sales for those. I've never done anything but that until this year.
How did you like that?
I loved it. It was a great learning experience, and I did learn a lot. Big difference between general and on-site. There's not as much autonomy. You're in an office, 9 to 10 hours a day, no matter what. And it's very different. It's grueling in some ways, but I learned a lot, and I enjoyed it while I did it.
That's fantastic. I've always wanted to work for a builder. I never did.
It's fun. You still can. The good thing, I think the better thing for me now is that I want to find builders that I can work with on a smaller scale than, giant multinational builders that I was working for before, that, smaller local builders that are just doing smaller, projects that might have, I don't know, a smaller neighborhood of like 10 houses that they want to sell, or a condo development they want to sell, and just kind of do that on my own now.
Gotcha. All right, well, let's jump in here. Only got one computer screen up. All right, and here we go. Can you hear me okay? You hear me okay, right, Karen?
Indeed.
Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3.
828. What kind of area code is that? You familiar with 828?
I'm not. I can Google it though.
That'd be cool. I've got showings this evening, by the way.
Oh, good for you. It
Yeah.
says Asheville, Franklin, Hickory, Waynesville. So that whole Asheville area.
Gotcha.
This is Tim. Thank you for calling. I cannot come to the phone right now. Please leave your name and number and a short message, and I'll get right back with you. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Tim, this is Paul Anagnosopoulos. I have a few questions to ask you on for sale by owner or private seller I see here. 301 Chadbourne Drive in Winston-Salem. If you will, give me a call back at your convenience. My number is 336-963-3684. Again, 336-963-3684. Thank you. And I make messages here. It's just so much better when there's someone, doing the calls with you or just, on with you.
Where do you make your notes for your calls?
So Land Voice has a system to where I can put notes in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I wonder if I could switch the screen here. Share screen. All right. Can you see my screen now where it says Land Voice?
No.
Okay, never mind. Oh, he's calling back.
I'll Google it.
Yeah, I'll show you. Hello, Tim.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Paul Anagnosopoulos. I am a local real estate agent doing some calls from my office where they're recorded for training purposes. And I had a question I see you're a private seller for 301 Chadbourne Drive in Winston-Salem.
Yes.
Okay. I see it's for sale. So I have a question to ask you. I was curious to know if you had a time frame on how long do you want to do private sale before you decide to interview agents and want to list and sell the property.
I'm not interested in doing a private agency.
Okay.
I'm selling it myself. I'm a home inspector. I have about 12 to 15 other realtors that I work with every day, and I'm not going to list the house at all.
Absolutely. I see where you're coming from.
I will give a 2% finder's fee.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is bring a buyer. I'll pay you 2%. And I have a contract. It's a 4-page contract that they can use for themselves as if they were buying the house themselves. You don't have to go through the 14 or 15-page buyer's contract.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you're a home inspector. I mean, you know this business well. We work together, as realtors and home inspectors. That's cool. I have another question to ask you, if you don't mind. What encouraged you to do a private sale instead of listing with a realtor?
I'm a broker. I've been a broker since 1974.
Nice. All right.
And I choose not to list.
Absolutely. Well, you're a broker, so that's cool. Well, I appreciate that very much. So, thank you for calling me back, and I wish you much success. If I find a buyer in that area, I will definitely bring them by.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Have a blessed day. Said he's a broker.
I might have opened with that.
Let's see if he's got his last name on here because I can find him if he really is a broker.
Yeah.
Just says owner. I think he's a little standoffish, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, that's just me. Maybe not. Okay, now let's go next to the next one. Let me put that in my notes here.
Yeah, I might have opened with I was a broker and don't need a real estate agent versus home inspector.
Yeah. Should have said, did you do a pre-inspection? I need to
Right.
think on my feet more, Did you do a pre-home inspection on the property? Have you done the home inspection on the property? If you're a broker, you can't you have to disclose material facts.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that's why he doesn't want an agent on board. There might be some material facts in here.
There you go.
Okay,
Maybe.
is a broker not interested in listing at all? You got 15 agents. Of course, you got 15 agents. There's a bunch of real estate agents out there. How many of them are actually working? That's the question. Oh, Brown Summit. All right. Oh, where the yuppies live. These guys are the worst when it comes to getting a listing. I get laughed at by these people all the time.
Why?
Because they see my number. It's Ashboro.
Oh.
And they're like, you want to sell my house in Brown Summit with an Ashboro number? You're damn right I do.
Well, they think you're like a country boy or something, or
Well,
what?
yeah, Asheboro's kind of country, and it's not near Brown Summit. So Kimberly Goins. Let's see here. Yeah, they do, and I am a country boy. But
Kind of reminds me of that Seinfeld when Elaine lost her 212 number and she had to go with the 561 and she was all
that's funny. Let's see. All right. And you guys tuning in, you guys are welcome to join on the live calls. Even if you don't want to make calls and just want to be part of the show, hop on. The link's right there. Look below, click on, and just enjoy it. All right. So let's go here. And if you like what you're hearing, give us a big thumbs up if you don't mind. And if you will, subscribe to my podcast, Real Estate Unlimited. It's right there. Look it up. It's on all there we go. You can see it on Spotify. I pay for all this. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anything that you can hear a podcast on, it should be on there. If not, let me know and I'll get you on there. I'll put you on the email list. Okay, so now we're going back over here. We're calling 83. All right, let's go.
Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Yes?
My name is Paul, and I am a local real estate agent in the area, looking for the owner of 8340 Fairgrove Church Road in Brown
okay.
Summit. Yes.
Mhm.
Is this the owner?
Well, I am the sister of the owner,
Oh,
and I'm
okay.
helping them to sell the house.
Oh, well, there you go. Congrats on that.
Okay, thanks.
Yes. So I am. So what I'm doing, my calls are recorded for training purposes. I'm at my office doing calls. I do this part as my regular routine as a real estate agent. I'm local. I'm in Kernersville, and my goal is to help people sell their properties. My question to you is, how long would you like to go as a private seller before you decide to interview agents to list and sell the property? Is there a timeline?
It's not up to me.
Mhm.
It's my brother-in-law,
Mm-hmm.
and we discussed that a few times, but he says that no, he doesn't want to do it, and that he doesn't have any rush in selling the house. I mean, what happens, he's downsizing
Mm-hmm.
right now,
Mm-hmm.
two of their older children are already gone.
Okay.
So it was a very big house for him.
Right.
So
I'm looking at it on the pictures here. A beautiful ranch style home.
yeah, it is.
So he's
It
going
has
to
a lot of
downsize.
potential. Yeah.
So he's empty nesters.
And actually, we have had some realtors coming to the house.
You have realtors coming to look at
offering
it?
to sell it for 3%, 2.5%. And he said if the buyer can pay that to them, he will have no problem in working with a real estate agent.
Oh, so if I were to bring a buyer, he's open to pay me 3%.
No, if the buyer pays you the 3%, that's fine.
Oh, wow. So if I bring a buyer, the buyer
In
has
other
to pay my
words, the
commission
buyer needs to pay you.
to pay me. So he don't want to pay anything to the real estate agent.
Not at this point in time.
Okay.
Like,
Can I ask?
and I just, like I told you, I just talked to him this morning, and I told him so, and that was his response. So he's a tough cookie.
He is a tough cookie. I would love to sell the property and have an opportunity to sell. I don't charge anything. I ask for an investment.
What do you mean by investment?
I mean, you invest into me
By doing what?
to sell the property.
But
Because I'm trying to think, why does he not want to give a compensation to a real estate agent?
because he wants all the money for it.
Well, how much is all the money? It's 6%.
6%.
When if I had
six times 4.
yes, but he's getting 94 times 4.
Yeah. But I mean, I cannot change him.
I know you can't.
It's
That's
up
why
to
he-
him
that's why he
because
called you.
Even my sister, she has been talking to him, and if she cannot do it, that is the wife. I mean, the sister-in-law is not gonna be.
Look, you better be careful because he ain't going to pay you. You're the one helping him sell the property, and he ain't going to give you nothing.
Well, they have done a lot for me in the past.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Well,
it's family. Do you know how that
I
works?
do know how it goes. My people are from Greece, and
And
I've
especially Hispanic people among us, we are very family oriented.
we are family oriented. We help out in family businesses. I still help out my parents in their business when they when it's running and they need help. I know exactly how this goes. Well, it sounds like you got a lot on your plate, and you're helping him get this property sold.
Well, I'm just helping him in a way.
Okay.
Maybe taking some phone calls and things like that.
Right. Here's my goal is to help people. I hope you can realize that from this call. That's why I make calls. There are people out there that need my assistance. There are people out there that don't need my assistance.
Right.
And if I can be any value to you or your brother-in-law, then I would like to take that opportunity to help.
I'll talk to him. I'm actually meeting with him tomorrow.
Okay.
And I will talk to him again
Yes.
about it.
And if you will, just let them know this. My goal is to set appointments and to go see if I can help
So
people.
you will charge 6%? So that?
If you want to put it that way, I always say it's an investment. Because and I'll tell you why I say it's an investment. I want you to hear me out here. There's a difference between me and other real estate agents. When you go to put money in the stock market, you invest money to get a better return. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. You already see the numbers. So you see what Boeing is today, and then you see what the market is, you see the number, you put the money in there, and you're expecting a return and a better return. Okay, that's the same thing I do. I will meet with your brother-in-law, and I'll look at the property, and I'll bring my numbers, and I'll tell him what I think as a professional. He don't have to like it. I'm just going to tell him what I think. And then I'm going to say, what is motivating you? Do you have to sell the house? Whatever his motivation is, because I take that in consideration, okay? Because different people sell for different reasons.
He wants to sell the house because the house is too big now that the two older children are gone.
Okay, perfect.
And actually, he's not in any hurry to sell the house because he's not selling it because he needs the money.
Perfect.
Does it make sense?
It does. It does. And I'll go and thank you for telling me that. And I'll go over that with him too. And then I'll see what is his bottom number. And then I add his bottom number. I add what my investment would be, which would be 6%. And then we would look at that number and see if we can go above so he can make more money, right? Because the more money he makes, the happier he's going to be.
He got an appraisal done before he put the house. into
Ooh,
market.
smart.
So-
Smart. Okay, then. Well, if he's done the appraisal, then I'm going to share with you one of my tips. Houses sell for 4 reasons. This is why houses sell. And it's the same reason why houses don't sell. They sell for location. They sell because of price. They sell because of condition. And the fourth one is which I have added. They sell because of marketing. You need marketing. You need exposure.
Of course.
And so those are the 4 reasons why houses sell. My job is to take that off the client, figure out which one is working and which one isn't working, and fix it and get it sold.
Mhm.
My consultations are free. I'm an honest man. If you don't believe me, you're welcome to call any of my clients that I've ever sold to. And what I do is I split my investment. I call it investment. My commission split. I split half of it with the other agent. So I keep 3 and I give the other 3 to the other agent.
Mhm.
You know, just to say thank you and working together to get the deal done. So
I know how it works.
yes. Well, some people keep 4. Some people give 2% and they keep 4.
Mhm.
You know, it's happened to me. I've gotten 1% before and they've kept 5. And I'm working and they know it. In the seller's market, they know it. I'm working. So, it just depends on what type of person you are. Your reputation's everything, So, well, I appreciate your time. Would you mind if I follow up with you tomorrow to see just to see what he thinks, if he would like a free consultation or not?
We are going to gather around 1:00 in the afternoon. So
Cool. So would you like for me to call at 2 or 2:30?
maybe at 3.
3 o'clock. Okay. I'll call you at 3 o'clock tomorrow just to see what he has to say. And what was your name again?
Laura.
Oh, my sister's name's Laura. My
Okay.
pleasure to meet you. My name is Paul. Are you, because you brought up Hispanic, are you Hispanic?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. I speak some Spanish here. Okay. Soy Pablo. Everyone knows, all my Hispanic friends call me Pablo.
Pablo. Okay.
Pablo de Real Estate. So,
Where are you from? You're from the United States?
okay. I'm going to practice my Espanol with you. Okay.
Okay.
Yo soy de Estados Unidos, pero yo no, mi gente está de Grecia.
Oh,
Ujú.
great.
Entonces, pero yo Navidad aquí en el High Point
Uh-huh.
y ahorita vive en el Winston-Salem y trabajo en Kernersville con The Keller Williams Realty.
You speak very good Spanish.
Oh, thank you. I'll tell you, I cheated. When I was in college, I took 2 semesters and went down to Costa Rica with the Ticos, and I did my Spanish at the university there with the school. So,
Okay.
cuando yo regresar, sí te puedo hablar mucho español, todo español.
Mhm.
Pero si no usar las palabras cada día, es no posible te recuerdes. You cannot remember the words all the time because if you don't practice every day, it's a little bit hard. It's any language, And you know what? This is a good point for real estate agents because if you're not out there making phone calls like I'm doing now, and you're not out there touching base and knocking on doors, then you're never going to be able to remember the language of real estate. Same thing with this. So,
Yeah.
so-
Yeah, I used to speak French and Italian, and
Oh.
I still understand and speak a little bit, but I didn't practice for 40 years.
Oh. de
It's
dónde,
almost gone.
de dónde eres usted?
Mexico City.
Oh, wow. That's Chilango, right?
Right.
That's cool. That's fantastico. Yeah. I've been wanting to go to District Federal. I heard it's a very nice place.
Right now it's horrible.
Oh, never mind.
Well, it's horrible because many reasons. There are a lot, and I mean thousands and thousands of immigrants out there,
Oh, I see.
and it's not a very nice area.
I can imagine.
Not for them, not for the country.
I see. Yeah,
Mhm.
I can imagine. Thank you. Well, Miss Laura, El gusto es mío, and I will call you tomorrow around 3:00 just
Okay.
to touch base to see what your brother-in-law is. Your brother, your brother-in-law,
Brother-in-law.
your brother-in-law. See
His
what your
wife is my sister.
yes, what your brother-in-law decides.
Okay,
You know what
I
they
will
say.
let
You know what they say in Greece.
but I'm gonna whatever he says. If he says no, like he told me today,
Absolutely.
I will still keep your phone number.
Oh,
Okay?
thank you. Well, we'll talk tomorrow for sure, and I mean that. It means a lot to me. Is this a mobile phone?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to send you my contact card. That way, you can just hit save, and it has my picture and it has my license. It has everything, so you can just hit save. So that way, it's simpler for you to keep my number.
And also, before you hang up, what I do, I originate commercial loans.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
And right now, I have a program that you only need average credit score, let's say 650,
hmm
the property and the down payment. No
Okay.
tax returns, no source of funds, nothing.
Okay, and
30-year, and you live 30-year term.
is this for only commercial properties, or is this for a residence as well?
No, just commercial. I
Just commercial.
just do commercial. Yeah,
Okay,
I just closed a loan last Wednesday, and it's a nice story because the one that bought the building used to be a tenant, but she always paid the rent and everything on time. So the owner sold the property to her for $250,000,
Hmm,
and the property is worth at least $900,000.
I see.
Mhm.
Wow. What bank do you work for? The company,
Private lenders.
private lenders,
Oh, who I am? Structure financing
structure financing.
out of the Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, we are partners.
Structure financing. Okay, fantastic. Well, maybe we should meet for coffee. I'd like to learn more about this as well. I think that would be good.
Send me your information. I'll email you information. Too.
Okay.
Maybe we can get together, and we're going to talk tomorrow after I talk to my brother-in-law, and we'll see
Absolutely.
what happens.
I hope it's the same philosophy as the Greeks are. The man's the head of the house, but the woman controls the neck and turns
Exactly.
it any way
Exactly.
she wants to turn it.
But sometimes the husband is kind of, I shouldn't say,
I
Never
know. I'm a man. I know how it works. I know how we can be.
stubborn.
Yes, a
And
mule.
then finally he gives up. Oh, you were right, my love. So
Miss
that
Laura.
happened.
Yeah. Well, el gusto's mule, and I will be looking forward to talk to you tomorrow around 3:00.
Okay, that'll be fine. Thank you, Paul.
Absolutely. Pura vida.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Whoa. Man, that one was tough, yo.
I like
That
the
was-
Spanish.
Oh, thanks. Jeez, that was a tough call, man. I was like, I felt like it was just the airplane was going down. I was like, I gotta pull it up. Oh man.
She came around. That was awesome.
Yeah. Let me put her in my notes now. Call her back tomorrow, Wednesday. Call back. My follow up. Laura. 3 p.m. And 8340 Fairgrove. The guy said he's not going to pay a buyer's commission. Whoa. And she's like, he's going to keep the money. I was like, yeah, he's keeping, yeah, it's 6%. I'm like, yeah, he's keeping 94. 94 times 4 is what he's making.
Yep.
You know, she didn't say anything after that.
Well, she knows numbers too,
Yeah.
based on what she does. So
Well, we were going, I mean,
that spoke to her, I'm sure.
yeah. Lauren, how are you doing? You doing okay?
Oh, hey. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, good, good. You're part of our call, is that right?
I am. Yeah, I just joined.
Gotcha. Calling my buddy Gary. He's one of my best friends in real estate. He called me.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Gary? What you doing, bro?
Just going over some emails here at the office.
Cool, cool. I got you on my live calls right now.
You have me on a live call.
Yeah, I've got you on live calls. Let me ask you something. Do you know anyone looking to sell, buy, or invest in real estate that I can call today?
Yeah, man, this guy named Paul.
Yeah.
It's always ready.
Yeah, man, you're crazy, dog. Hey, why don't you join on the calls? Why don't you hop on real quick?
Man.
Gary, I got 2 other people on here. Just make it 4 people. Let's go.
Oh, man. You're trying to bombard me. I got to be prepared for that, Paul.
Gary, ladies and gentlemen, is a beast in real estate. He's a licensed agent, one of my best friends in real estate, and just crushes it. And he never does live calls with me. He did it. You did it one time. You did it one time, and you got on my podcast one time, and that's it. And I want you on here now to do calls with me because you're at the office.
Dang.
And I'm calling you out, and all of Facebook is seeing you and YouTube.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So anyway, well, I will call you back. But look, if you want to join, I'll send you the link. Seriously.
All right. Send me the link. Let me see if as soon as I answer these stuff, man, I'll jump on.
All right. Sounds good. I'll send it to you. I'll talk to you later on. Hope to
Bye-bye.
see you shortly. Yeah. Bye-bye. Carrie's crazy, man. What were you saying? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Lauren, you're part of the group.
Yeah. So you do this every afternoon?
Well, I used to do it religiously before Tom Ferry, and then I joined the coaching, and I was just kind of in the air. But for our Friday calls, this is going to be one of my goals, is to do it twice a week. I haven't even told Susan yet, because I haven't done my goals. I've been in Greece for 6 weeks. You know, I've been out.
Oh,
So-
nice.
Yeah, so I took 6 weeks off. But let's see here. Okay. And there we go. Okay, awesome. So you're welcome to join too. Would you like to do some calls?
Me?
Yep.
No.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like if I listen to enough people call, maybe one day I'll make a call.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, we can do one together. You know, someone told me I can't do. Remember when I did the push-up challenge? Were y'all there when I did the push-up challenge?
No.
Okay, so I did this push-up challenge in Tom Ferry, and it's like I did 10 push-ups, and then Jameson was doing it with me, and me and him were just going at it, and who could do the most push-ups? And then Jonathan got involved. It like all these people got involved, and then someone said, I can't do one. I was like, well, can you do one? Can you just do one, and let's do it together? And we did one push-up, and she got involved too. And I can't remember who it was on the show because there's so many people in the group. But if you just
Maybe
do
you
one
should be
call,
a coach.
that is one of the goals. That
Oh,
is one of
that's
the goals.
awesome.
Yeah. So, but if you can do one, ladies and gentlemen, you can do more. You can do 2, and one's really not that hard once you do it. Okay, so I'm putting in my notes now. Spoke with Laura. All back at 3 p.m. Oh yeah, by the way, Wednesday is my follow-up day. I follow up with everyone on Wednesday. So Okay, so now let's go back. That was a tough one. All right, let's go here. Do not call. Do not call.
You were a rock star on that.
Do not call. Who's that?
You were a rock star on that call.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Called and not. Oh yeah, interested. This woman was so rude. You want to call her? I'll give her your number. Interested. She was so rude.
Some people are just mean.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand they want to talk, but you know, this guy is pending, sold. Got the appointment. Yeah, I did get an appointment from last time I did this.
Cool.
I know that person. Spainhauer. Josie Spainhauer. Did I talk to Josie? Let me call Josie. Yeah, I did talk to her. She said she's not interested. A realtor. They don't want a realtor at all. I only have one more left, I think.
So where do you get your list?
I use LandVoice, and LandVoice is a company that gives you expires for sale by owner and pre-foreclosures. And they also give you addresses, so you can also mail. And they scrub the numbers to make sure that they're not on the do not call list. And that's where I get it. A lot of people, it's good to see you, Lauren. Yes. And a lot of people, they'll use RedX, they'll use Mojo. There's quite a few other sources you can use to get your numbers and do calls. Some people use a dialer, and I follow Greg McDaniel. I know I'm giving him credit here, and I think Greg's a cool guy. And he is Real Estate Uncensored. I'm Real Estate Unlimited. He's Real Estate Uncensored. He does live calls as well. That's where I got inspired to do live calls. I was watching
love
Greg.
it.
Yeah. And so, but Greg uses RedX and he has a dialer. So it automatically dials 3 numbers. So he just sits back and it just goes ding. And then he starts talking because someone's on the other line. So it would,
Cool.
yeah, it would be nice to have a dialer, but the dialer, I don't remember. Was it $100 a month? Is it $500 a month? It's expensive to have a dialer with 3 numbers. I have to see what it is, but
Yeah.
RedX is what he uses. Laura, are you on the East Coast or West Coast or Central?
Central.
Okay, is it? Let me guess, Texas or Midwest?
Texas. I'm outside of Houston.
Oh,
In the-
nice.
But you don't have really big hair.
Well, that would have been because I didn't do anything to it today. But but I grew up in Chicago.
Thought you guys live with that motto down there: the higher the hair, the closer to God, or something.
I just came back from Chicago. I went for a wedding up there, and in downtown, and where the Sears Tower is.
Uh-huh.
If you go up and left, that's where the reception was at. It's like Pizzazzo.
Okay.
You go. You know, you have escalators. You go down. The reception's down there.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it was like really amazing. I love Chicago. I think it's a clean city. It's fun, and you walk a lot. You see the river. I mean,
Yeah, the river is great. This is the best time of year.
I think so too. Fall in Chicago is beautiful. Let's see. I got one more call to do. Westfield Street. Let me zoom. So I always copy and then I paste it on Zillow just to see what they put on there for sale by owners. Put paste. Oh God! You know what? It's in High Point. You know what they call High Point? Little Chicago. I have to be careful how I say that. Okay, never mind. Those who are around here get it. All right. All right, let's try this real quick and see if we can get. It says pending, but I'm going to call them anyway. Let's go. Do you do live calls, Laura? Do you do calls?
No. I wanted to see what you were talking about. No idea.
Hello, David.
Hey, David, this is Paul, and I'm a local real estate agent in the area doing calls from my office
Yes.
they're recorded for training purposes. And I am looking for the owner of 3715 Westfield Street.
That is me currently.
Oh, awesome. And I'm curious to know, are you still a private seller or do you have it under contract?
It is under contract.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, congratulations.
Okay.
then.
Thank you. I don't think my wife's taken it off of Zillow. I think she might have put it on Zillow for me, so I need to do that. But yes, it is under contract currently.
Okay, great. Just another question, if you don't mind me asking. Is this an investment property or will you be looking to go to another property?
This is actually, it's been a rental for me for a while. I'm not looking at buying any property.
Okay.
So I'm taking my winnings and calling it good.
Got you.
So yeah, nothing in the foreseeable future for sure.
Awesome.
Until interest rates drop, until the housing market comes back down.
For sure. Is anything, if I can be of any assistance to you as a local real estate agent in the area?
I currently, I do have an agent currently. Now I sold that one by myself just because it was a mutual person, but I've got an agent because I have another property I'm selling as well. So right now I'm good, but certainly thank you for calling. I like I said, I usually do a lot of things on my own when I can, but the other property was a little bit bigger and needed a little bit more expertise. But right now I'm going to wait and see what happens after about 6 months before I do any investing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Things are a little crazy out there right now, and
They are.
I'm not getting the high end of it, but I'm not getting the low end of it. So I'm going to take it while the taking's good. So
Absolutely, market value. It's the way to go.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you. Well, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your
Sure.
kindness, and I wish you great success on that.
all right, thank you, sir. Good
Yeah.
day to you.
Yes. Bye bye. He's a jolly fellow.
He was nice,
Yes.
positive person.
Absolutely. These are the ones that make it. So I'll put on there. That's my last FISBO.
So does that just, I'm sorry, because I'm so new to it. I'm sure other people out there are like, hey, dummy. So that land voice that you use, they feed those numbers into there from FISBOs or expireds to you. How does that work?
Yes, so they get the FISBO numbers and they get the expireds and they scrub them to see if they are on do not call list, because you can't call a do not call as a licensed agent.
Even if it's on Zillow as a for sale by owner?
As a for sale by owner on Zillow, I have to be careful here because I have big
Yeah.
status.
I'm curious of that. That's something that I'll investigate in my area because,
Yeah.
they're putting their number out there and asking for
Yeah, I do call. I'll be
the
honest with you. I
industry
do
to call,
Yeah,
essentially. Yeah. So,
Yeah. I do call and I tell them I'm looking to provide value
mhm.
and see if I can be of any assistance. Now, that's what I do. So, but I don't see why you wouldn't. I would, So
Yeah.
that's me.
It's kind of like putting your number on a sign, saying for sale, that you're offering that for people to inquire. So I would think it
inquire.
would be,
I think,
illegal.
yeah, I think the motivation of the thinking here is that I'll put it on do not call. Therefore, they can't call to solicit me. And only people calling are just people who are not being represented. I think that's what they think.
Oh, gotcha.
I think that's the
see.
motivation of it. And I need to talk to my head BIC about that, the head broker in our office about that. And I'm actually having a meeting with her tomorrow because I also have big status and I fill in when they're on vacation. So I stay up to date and current with the matters going on with our with North Carolina Real Estate and with our office. So my brother's calling me now.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Busy.
Yeah. Let me tell him real quick. Jimmy, what's up?
Good. How you doing?
Good. You're on the live calls right now.
Oh, you're on live calls. Okay. Well, just call me when you get a chance.
All right. That sounds good. I'll give you a call back here shortly.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so pretty much we've been on here 45 minutes. I've called all my for sale by owners that are I'm able to call. Let's go back here. Expireds. Let's see if there's any expireds. Most expireds are on do not call.
Mm. That
I've
makes
never-
more sense to me. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've never really worked the expired listings.
Me either.
I mean, damn it, I'm thinking about going new construction. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going to become a builder.
I gotta start calling builders every day.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. You know, you're gonna go eat a cheeseburger. Do you like Five Guys?
Yeah. I like BurgerFi too. Do you have those there?
Mm-mm. But let's say
Oh.
BurgerFi, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Let's say you go to BurgerFi and you're going to go to buy a burger, right? And you're going to pay a premium for the burger. Are you going to get a used cheeseburger?
Heck no.
You're going to get a brand new, fresh one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
With melted cheese.
Yeah.
Now I'm hungry. Yeah, I mean, buy a new house, right? Why buy something used?
Yeah. So, like, why am I trying to sell used cheeseburgers? I ask myself that every day. Why am I trying to sell used cheeseburgers? Go to the builder and build you a cheeseburger and sell it to them.
Now you're really inspiring me. I like that analogy too. Is that a metaphor? I can never get those right.
Maybe both. I don't know. Cool beans. Okie dokie. Well, I think I might just wrap it up for
All
today.
right. Well, thanks for letting me hang with you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate you joining, and you're welcome joining every time because this is going to be part of my strategy. So as long as there's someone else with me, it gives me encouragement to make calls. If you're by yourself, you get after a few calls, you just don't want to do it anymore.
Well, I'll bring the pom poms next time for you. I think that we need to encourage all of our Friday folks to be on here to encourage each other.
We do, and we got to talk about that this Friday on our
Yes.
Friday call.
For sure.
Susan joins me a lot regularly.
She's
So,
fantastic.
Yeah,
She's
so
so
I
great.
really enjoy. Yeah, I really enjoy when she's on. So and she's been on the podcast before too, so that's
Oh,
great.
cool.
Yeah,
Very
so,
fun.
well, thank you so much, and thanks for joining us. Everyone out there watching, thank you so much. Join us for the podcast. It'll be up either tomorrow or Thursday. Hopefully, we'll have that up and going. So, but all right. Well, everyone, toodles, and thank you so much,
Paul.
Karen.
Thanks so much.
Yep.
Enjoy the
bye-bye.
day.
Bye-bye.